Kevin, would it be fair to describe the school as a hub for the whole area?
We aim to become a hub for the whole area, and I think we're making great progress towards that. Part of our mission is to engage the local community in learning, and in a hope of achieving that, we're working more closely, ever more closely, with our local primary schools, community groups, so that we become the centre for learning and a part of a learning community within Thurrock, yes.
And how easy is it to establish that?
It's been very easy, because there's a lot of people out in our community that want to be a part of this project. We see the Gateway Academy as one of the first signs of regeneration within this locality, and everybody's very excited. They waited a long time for this school, and we get regular contact from local groups coming use our facilities, and we're going out to the community saying, this is what we've got, come in here, use it, and if it fills our mandate about learning and achievement and raised aspirations, then we'll make these facilities available to anybody that wants to use them.
And the key word that you use there is aspirations. Is that one of the key drivers of Gateway Academy, to raise aspirations and expectations in every student?
Yeah, we know the history of the school. One of our key aims is to provide a broad range of opportunities so that our students can exceed and achieve and can compete with any, both nationally and globally. And to do that, we're bringing in all sorts of activities or opportunities for young people. We've linked up with the school in China, with a school in Kenya. We are constantly having people from outside of the community in to work with our students, the Essex Business Partnership. We have an Enthuse Day coming up very shortly with the Tilbury RWE NPower people. And in broadening the curriculum and bringing people in, that's giving our kids an opportunity to explore what's happening both in the wider UK but also globally.
And how have the students embraced this fantastic new building?
They love it. There are things about it that are a bit quirky that we talk about and changes that we want to make, but on the whole, the feedback from the students, the way they've behaved, the way they've responded to the building, the way it's been an inspiration to them to come after school and to use the facilities, the way it's helped them to achieve more highly our targets and our prospects for achievement in the near future and the distant future are extremely good. So all in all, you'd think a building's just a building, but it's not. This building has been at the heart of this revolution that we've seen in learning in this locality.
And you talk about the students embracing it. Certainly, we were here a couple of weeks ago for the Changzhou Festival, and an hour-long performance of Chinese music and theatre, and there wasn't a peep in the house. That was a great credit to your students.
Well, Chinese opera, even for hard musicians like myself, is quite a challenging art form to respond to. The falsetto singing and the male voice, for example, is quite challenging. And again, there were open-mouthed children, never seen anything quite like it, and that's part of the recipe that we have, exposing them to all of these wonderful things that are around. And they do respond, our kids respond brilliantly. And this whole notion that Tilbury children from this locality can do as well as any other, and we're seeing that on a day-to-day basis. But,
to use modern parlance, at the end of the day, you're going to be judged on exam results. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Is that
yes.
fair?
Yeah, in certain circumstances, we're a government-run school. We're carefully monitored by the DCSF, and they're looking at our exam results, our predictions, and what we've actually achieved all the time. I would hope that the community will look at the broader things. Exam results are important, but so is self-discipline, tolerance, respect, all of those human qualities that are really important in building a positive environment and society for the future. Our exam results have rocketed. Our expectations with our current year 11 are that they're going to be the best in the school's history. Last year's 11s were the best in the school's history. Our current year 10 will outstrip the current year 11. So we're motoring ahead at a rate of knots. We're currently a national challenge school, but we won't be next year. Our current year 11 will exceed the government's targets of 30%, 5 A stars with English and maths. And we expect to hit 70% with students achieving 5 good GCSE grades.
So when